Hello, welcome to NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Alongside my producer, Joseph Yanez, I'm Mario Ramos. We are set, ready to go. You're in the D-League division between the Altitude and the RimRockers. Ball goes to the Altitude, and right off the bat, Trevor Jansen going straight to the basket, can't get it to go. No bucket there for the Altitude, who are in orange and blue. RimRockers in white and gray. Here's Evan Wan having it ripped away by Nash Burgess to actually tie it up. And it's going to go to Burgess and Wan sharing the left. Going to go to the RimRockers. Evan Wan, Sebastian Arevalo, Aiden Whitaker, Marco Diaz, Troy Eskis, the 5 for the RimRockers. Here's Burgess, drops it off to Jansen, right back. Layup's good for 2. Burgess gets a bucket. Get us started on the scoring end of things, 2-0. Just underway here in this D-League matchup as Diaz gets to the cup, left it short. Mason Johnson up ahead on the outlet pass, run out, left hand layup off the glass and in. Couple quick buckets for the Altitude, 4-0. It's Nash Burgess, Avery Raya, Landon Hanso, Trevor Jansen, and Mason Johnson. Starting 5 for the Altitude. Juan on the perimeter trying to keep it away from Burgess. Hands off to Arevalo. Arevalo's 3 offline. Over to the Altitude. The Altitude featuring Landon Hansett. The 3-point contest champion. Last night's 3-point shooting performance here in front of all the campers. Johnson again getting to the bucket. Nice controlled take there by Johnson. Never rushed once he gets to the bucket. Nice to see him play with that kind of pace. Whitaker. Diaz. Diaz from the elbow. Nearly got to go in. Juan almost tipped it in. Still fighting for it. Diaz has it, puts it off the glass for the first bucket of the ball game here for the RimRockers. Johnson gets in the paint, couple long steps, handset. There it is. 3-point shooting contest champion. Knocking one down from range on a nice kick out there from Mason Johnson. And that's the thing, once you start getting that reputation, guys start looking for you on the perimeter. Nice find there by Johnson. Hansen able to knock it down for 3. Loose ball. Raya able to get the steal. Raya going at Whitaker. And rebound Diaz. Diaz all the way to the bucket. Left-hand layup up and over the rim. Burgess with the rebound. Jansen up ahead. Jansen bucket. A bucket there for Trevor Jansen. First one of the ball game, 11-2 in favor of the Altitude. Arevalo off the ball screen. Arevalo trying to split the defense, tapped over to Diaz. Whitaker slings it out. Arevalo turns the corner. Left-hand runner off the rim and into the hands of Burgess, is looking to push. Drop off to Johnson. Johnson, power hop, finish. Bounces out, and Diaz looking to push. Jansen stops him. Diaz crosses over, gets it out to Troy Eskis. Sidestep 3 on the way. And there's a bucket for Diaz. Got that one and flung it up and in. Another bucket there from Marco Diaz. He's been around the ball a lot here to start. 4 points in the game for him. 11-4. We're going to play 15 minutes here in the first half. 15 minutes. Actually, 17 minutes in the second half. Jansen gets inside, knocks it in for 2. Nice little mid-range fall away for Trevor Jansen. Second bucket for Trevor. Johnson with the steal. Johnson looking to push. Whitaker pokes it out from behind momentarily. Johnson able to get it back. Gives it to Raya up top to Jansen. Comes Diaz across half court. Arvalo wants a screen. A lot of space on the left side of the court, everyone on the right side. Now they even things out. Arvalo try to get Eskis back door. There's a steal by Hansett. Hansett tries to bounce pass. Gets it over to Mason Johnson. Hey, it worked. He's got a smile on his face like, hey, maybe not what I wanted, but that's what we got. Hansett comes up with the steal. Hansett up top to Burgess. Ball poked out from behind.
Timeout. Court 1, timeout.
Diaz crossing over, getting all the way to the bucket. Nash with the rebound. Up ahead, here's Johnson. Jansen. And we're going to stop it right here, and the altitude will have it when we come back on NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Welcome back to the Sierra Outdoor School, the site of NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, alongside my producer, the one, the only Joseph Yanez, and myself and Mario Ramos, aspiring professional yapper, up here, day 4 of camp. It's going to be altitude basketball as they lead 13-4 over the RimRockers. Nash Burgess, Sasha Bott, Mason Johnson, Landon Hansett, and you also have Chase Taylor out here for the team in orange and blue. Troy Eskis, Sebastian Arvalo, Aiden Whitaker, Glenn Hall, and Marco Diaz for the team in white and gray. Taylor doubled on the wing, ball poked away, and last touched, I think, by the altitude. Taylor walking back on defense. So he touched it last, and it'll go over to the RimRockers as Eskis chases it down, plays it into Arvalo, beg your pardon. Arvalo comes off the Eskis screen. Head fake, Johnson not going anywhere. Kick out to Hall on the wing. Top here's Whitaker. Diaz in the corner. He's been aggressive with the dribble. Gets in and spins back. Shot won't go from Marco. Johnson in the paint once again. Johnson making a living inside the painted area. It's another bucket to go. 6 in the game for Mason Johnson. Arvalo. Dribbling up top along the perimeter. Looking for a cutter. Has Hall. Hall in the post. Whitaker, ball fake, baseline drive. Lost it. It's going to stay down at this end. Last touch by the altitude, who lead by 11. Johnson picks up the pass. Up ahead, here's Burgess. Burgess, left-hand scoop shot. Doesn't drop for Burgess. Last kick by an altitude basketball player. That'll go over to the RimRocker squad.
Hey, coach, we're going for
Arvalo. Still bouncing it around up top. Here's Whitaker. Hall Crosses over, gets to the elbow. Eskis will fire. Shot long. Here's Burgess. Burgess, nice weapon to get a rebound and push and start a break. Almost lost the handle on that one. Keeps it in bound at Johnson. Johnson over to Bott. Bott's layup. Too strong. Taylor's follow. Short. Ball being bounced around. He had a quartet of rim rockers staring at it. Arvalo eventually picks it up. Hall drives the baseline and then lost it out of bounds. Ball goes over to the altitude. Still an 11-point game, 15-14. Taylor, nobody guarding him. Nice hezzy from Taylor. Tried to slip along the baseline to hands it. Eskis able to close out. Johnson off the ball screen. Dribble handoff with Burgess off the mark. Johnson tapping his chest. And that was his fault. Just a little off target. You got to hit a moving target in that situation. And Johnson a little behind Burgess. Turnover gets the ball over the RimRockers looking for a bucket. Marco Diaz got a couple. It's the only scoring thus far for the RimRockers. Trail by 11 here in the first half. Norcal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. That's not going to help as Johnson comes up with a steal. Having himself a good ball game here. Mason Johnson slings it inside to Sasha Bott. Layup won't go. Here comes Eskis. Eskis had that one knocked away by Burgess. Johnson, nice bounce pass over to Bott. What a dime there by Mason Johnson's going to take us to our timeout break. Mason dropping dimes over here. Sasha Bott getting the bucket to go. 17-4. Altitude over the RimRockers. Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's coverage here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. RimRockers in possession, down by 13. Arvalo, Diaz, Eskis, Juan, and Hall. Got the altitude coming out with Ansett, Avery. We got Taylor, Jansen, and Raya. Bott also out there as well. Diaz, rebound over to Bott. Raya slithering through the defense. Runner's good for Avery Raya, who hears it from his teammates. They appreciated that shot. That was a nice move there from Avery. The runner to go. 19-4. Hall, good cut down on the block. Couldn't get it up and over Taylor. Good job by Taylor being vertical in that situation, not fouling. Eskis, one dribble pull up. A little off balance. I think the ball got touched by Taylor. Gonna go out of bounds to the RimRockers. Arvalo, bounce pass in the post to Diaz. Diaz trying to turn on Raya. Kicks out to Hall. Hall. Try to bounce it inside to Juan. Juan wasn't ready for it. Here's Jansen. Jansen pushing up the court, kicks it out to Taylor. Taylor to Hansett. Hansett lines it up. Got it to go. Second three-pointer for Landon Hansett. Got the hand celebrations and everything to go with it. 22-4. The three-point contest champion in the D-League division knocks down his second three-pointer. And Owen Joseph won it in the G-League. Hansett, we got a foul on the baseline. Landon Hansett in the G-League. Bella Fortner in the WNBA division. And Elijah Ruiz in the NBA division were your three-point contest champions yesterday. A fun evening. Kids coming out and hanging out, cheering on their fellow campers. The snack shack was booming. Everyone coming out here with slushies and Skittles. Taylor rips it through. Left-hand layup won't go. You talk about the improvement these kids are making throughout the week. See guys like Marco Diaz right here getting all the way to the bucket, finish it, and one. Nice take there by Marco. Put that on a highlight reel. In fact, if you'd like to purchase a highlight reel, go to NorCalSportsTV.com/2024 add-ons. You can get your own personalized highlight reel of your camper. Check it out. Condensed version of the greatest plays that they make up here at the Sierra Outdoor School. That one's going to be on Marco Diaz's highlight reel for sure. I was going to say, he's gotten a lot better here during the week. Baskets inside to Juan. Juan. Seeing a lot of campers out here getting better. Jansen. Nice Euro. Layup is good for Trevor Jansen. 6 in the ball game for Trevor. That was pretty. 24-6. Taylor, he's gotten a lot better throughout the week. You can see it just every time he comes out, he's got a lot more confidence. Same thing with Diaz. Good stuff out here at summer basketball camp. Inundated with basketball all day long. Kids had film sessions a little while ago. They broke down their shots, got to have their shot evaluations. Take a look at their form. Hansett getting to the bucket. Too strong. Eskis with the rebound. Eskis. Pass batted away. Ends up in the hands of Diaz. Diaz bounces it off his foot. Gets it over to Eskis. Kick out Hall. Hall rips and drives. Nice take, Glenn Hall. Good bucket there for Glenn. First bucket for the RimRockers from someone outside of Marco Diaz. Diaz had the first 6. Come up on 10 seconds left.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Final seconds here. Hansett trying to make something happen. Takes a runner. Too strong, and that'll do it. On NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's halftime, 24-8. The Altitude in charge of the RimRockers. I'm Mario Ramos alongside Joseph Yanez at NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Got my guy X, boy Xavier over here on Hero Cam. The homie Grant Begley on Center Cam putting in some work. And for us on NorCal Sports TV, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. You can follow us on our social media at NorCalSportsTV.com. Day 4 of our 2024 Summer Basketball Camp, our first session. Session 2 will be coming up July 8th up here at the Sierra Outdoor School. For more information, go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp. You can also go to NorCalSportsTV.com for game information.
They don't have enough? Or?
Trying to figure out what's going on here. A couple guys are injured over at the athletic trainer table. We're going to step aside, take a break, and we'll see what's going on here at NorCal Sports TV. I think we're squared away. I'm just checking on a player who was getting looked at over at the athletic trainer table. And it appears that we are set and ready to go for another half of basketball here between the Altitude and the RimRockers. 24-8 ball game as we do indeed resume play. Johnson, Burgess, Taylor. Here's Hansett. Drops it off to Bott, but picked up by Diaz. Diaz, Whitaker, Arevalo, Eskis, and Hall. Here for the RimRockers in possession, trailing by 16 as we start the second half of play. We're going to play 17 minutes. We'll stop at every 5. Means we'll stop at the 2-minute mark as Arevalo's baseline reverse misses the mark. Taylor picks up the loose ball. We'll stop the final 2 minutes and play it out like a regular game with clock stoppages, fouls for free throws. Johnson gets the rim, can't finish. Here comes Diaz. Arevalo off the ball screen. Down in the dribble. Hall at the elbow. Burgess guarding him. Hall gets a step. Scoop layup, sneaks underneath Glenn Hall, or that's Burgess, another bucket there for Glenn Hall. 24-10. Taylor from behind the line. Burgess chases down the long rebound. Got it in the corner, trying to size up Diaz. Takes him into the post. Kick out Taylor. One more in the corner to Johnson. Good ball movement. Got a push on the pass from Johnson. Whitaker picks up the foul to go over to the Altitude. Hall saves that one. No, he did not. He stepped on the line. It's going to go over to the Altitude. Burgess, corner to Johnson. 3 strong. Marco Diaz comes out with the rebound. Diaz trying to split a couple defenders, takes a fadeaway, rolls in for 2. Another bucket for Marco Diaz. He's got 8 in the ball game. (24-12). That's it, behind the three-point line. That one won't drop for the three-point contest champ. Johnson, short fall away, no go. Gets it back off the Taylor miss. Swings it over to Taylor. Taylor, nice head fake, one dribble pull up. Yeah, I'm telling you, my dude is balling, man. Chase Taylor, hooping. Gets a hand on that one, pokes it out towards Bott, who gets it up to Johnson. This Altitude team really working well together. All phases, offense and defense. Whitaker, Taylor pokes that one out. Rollo, up and over Burgess. All over to Hansett. Hansett It's out on the wing to Johnson. Johnson trying to size up Diaz. Burgess gets to the block, pulls up, gets to 2. Nice shot there for Nash Burgess. Had the first point of the game, and it's got our latest to make it 26-12. Whitaker at the elbow, tried to step through. Johnson stepped into the passing lane, but stepped out of bounds. That's going to go over to the RimRockers. Arvalo coming off the Whitaker ball screen, dribbles down in the corner, and stepped out of bounds. So it's going to go over to the altitude. Johnson gets inside to Burgess. Burgess spins on Hall. Got it to go. Nice fadeaway there from Nash Burgess. Dribbles into the defender. Little baseline spin. Some barbecue chicken there for Nash Burgess. Got 6 in the ball game. Diaz tries his back down. Burgess with the rebound. Up ahead, you got Johnson. Johnson with the leak out. Johnson with the run out. Layup's good for 2. 8 in the game now for Mason Johnson, 30-12. Altitude in control here over the RimRockers in D-League basketball at the NorCal Sports Division, or NorCal Sports Summer Basketball Camp. Block shot by Mason Johnson. It's again the D-League division. We're seeing the altitude. Again, firmly in control. They're the top team right now in the D-League. Got the playoffs coming up later on. And they appear to be our top seed. We'll talk more about that when we return here on NorCal Sports TV. Back here on NorCal Sports TV, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp is going to be RimRockers basketball on the baseline. They trailed 30-20. I'm sorry, 30-12. The altitude leading the RimRockers. Juan to inbound it. Looking for some help. Try to get it over to Arvalo, and that one picked off by Mason Johnson. Burgess, as he gets to the right side, rattles home another bucket. Shot there for Nash Burgess. Talking before the break about the playoffs coming up. We got a couple G League ball games as Jansen got a piece of that one. Going up against Hall. D League games, I should say. And the Dazzle and the Energy, they'll be on court 2 coming up next. The ball stay down at this end. And later we got the playoffs. The D-League playoffs will kick off at 8:30. The 1 and the 4 seeds will be here on court 1. Arvalo can't get that one to go right now. It's looking like the altitude. They're going to be that 1 seed. And actually the RimRockers would be the 4 seeds. We could have a rematch here at 8:30. Coming up next on court 2 in the D-League, it's the Dazzle and the Energy. So they're going to play at 3:30, and then also have a rematch at 8:30 as they are the 2 and 3 seeds. Johnson leaves everyone behind. Can't get the layup to go. Got his own offensive rebound, however. Gets it out to Nash Burgess. Tees up a triple. Short. Out of bounds over to the RimRockers. So the winner of the 1 and 4 seed, which again would be these two squads, the Altitude the 1 seed, the RimRockers the 4 seed, would play the winners of the 2 and 3 seed, the 2 being the Energy, beg your pardon. Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. We apologize. We had a technical issue. Lost power momentarily up here on the hill. Again, apologize for having to step away. We got the issue figured out. And if you could hear me, then yeah, we got the issue figured out. 37-14 Altitude have been in charge from the get-go over the RimRockers in this one. Looks like we're going to get a substitution going. And hot off the presses, we were talking about the playoffs getting started tonight at 8:30 between the 1 seed Altitude and the RimRockers. It'll be a rematch at 8:30 between these two squads. Also a rematch of the Energy and the Dazzle, who are going to play next. They'll play at 8:30. They're the 2 and the 3 seeds respectively. Burgess rips that one away. Tomorrow the D-League final will be at 9:30 a.m. Get your coffee ready. A little omelet, perhaps. A little breakfast croissant. As Mason Johnson gets inside, tries to sling it over to Taylor. Taylor, a couple ball fakes, hand soap, wide open three, too strong, out of bounds. The body language from Hanso, he's incredulous. You missed that good a look. Getting a three-point contest champion, Landon Hanso. He's got a couple in this ball game. 9:30 a.m. again tomorrow, the D-League finals. We'll have G-League playoffs at 8:40. Those will be the opening playoff games for the G-League division, as they still got some business to tend to today before the playoffs could start for them tomorrow. D-League finals again at 9:30 in the morning. Taylor, nice board. Johnson, cross half court. Rocking the dribble. Into the elbow, kicks out to Raya. Raya driving the baseline, reverses on Hall. Hit on the way up. Going to have free throws here for Avery Raya. He's going to line it up, shoot a pair. First free throw from Raya is good.
Court one. Timeout after the free throws.
We get a substitution timeout after the free throw. Here's Avery Raya, goes 1 of 2. 5 points in the game for Avery, 38-14. We step aside here on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back. 2 minutes left here between the RimRockers and the Altitude. They got going without us. Didn't even let us know. Back to the action. Raya dribbling inside. Hands off to hand soap. Left hand scoop shot is good for Landon. Nice shot there. This one coming from 2. His previous 2 buckets came from beyond the arc. Zip it inside to Hall. Hall able to turn and face. Spins back on Burgess. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Good move, though, by Glenn Hall. Good offense, good defense. Burgess. Over to Hansen. Nobody guards him. Says, I'm going to tee this one up. Knock it down. Flex a point over to the bench. His third three-pointer of the game. 11 in the ball game for Landon Hansen. Whitaker on the step through off the glass. Nice move from Aiden Whitaker. Final minute of play between the Altitude and the RimRockers. Altitude looks like they're going to be securing that top seed for the playoffs. They begin again 8:30. Nice backdoor finish there from Taylor. And it'll be these two teams at 8:30. The 1 seed Altitude, the 4 seed the RimRockers. The winner will move on to the D-League final tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning. We'll have it for you here on Court 1 on youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Esquez gets his own rebound, gets it again, tosses up another one. Ball bounces out to the corner, Burgess chases it down. You can also go to NorCalSportsTV.com and get tomorrow's game schedule. We got G-League playoffs, D-League finals, NBA finals, G-League finals, and WNBA finals all happening tomorrow on NorCal Sports TV. Here, come to the conclusion of the Altitude and the RimRockers, and the Altitude with a big victory, 43-16, to secure the number 1 seed in the D-League.